Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, those in the room, and those watching on Charm TV. The December 4, 2025 proceedings of the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City will now begin. Please take this opportunity to turn off or mute all electronic devices. The board is now in session. Just a few preliminary matters. Case number 4, Mark Howard Butcher and James Michael Glick, Medium Rare Baltimore LLC, trading as Medium Rare. That case is postponed and will be heard at a later date. If you're here for a particular case, please make sure you have looked at the docket that's on the door outside this door to make sure your case is being heard today. And for those who are coming to testify or attorneys representing your clients, please make sure that the light is on for the microphone and that you are close enough so that folks at home can hear you. All right, starting out, Walter F. Burgess, Brooklyn Boosters Club, Inc., trading as Brooklyn Boosters Club, 644 through 46 East Patapsco Avenue. Class C beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for a hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2202. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not Walt, I'm Andrea Mayer.
Can you state your name for the record?
Andrea Mayer.
Raise your right hand, please.
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
How do you spell your last name?
Mayer.
And you're standing in.
Yeah, Walt's on his way. He has very bad laryngitis right now, so I'm kind of his mouthpiece. And he thought the hearing was at the City Hall.
Okay.
So
How are you related
apologize.
to the?
So I'm president of Concerned Citizens for a Better Brooklyn, and I'm a Brooklyn resident and a Brooklyn business owner. Brooklyn Boosters Club has been in Brooklyn since 1942, I believe. It's an old stable that's just been really great for the community, and we want to see it stick around. The gentleman that used to take care of the paperwork, two of them used to take care of the paperwork dealing with the state and things like that. One of them passed away. The other one moved to Florida. And that's why, and Walt could speak of this better than I can, but
Okay. So we may want to pass this along until Walt gets here. Because you're not related to the license, correct?
I'm not on the
You're
license.
not on the license or.
I
Okay.
am not on the
Let's
license.
pass this until he gets here.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you, though. Thank you for
Thank
telling us
you.
that.
Can you just motion to me when he arrives? Can you just do a, okay,
And we'll pull him up.
okay.
Thank you.
John Chenery, Alicia Chenery, Junior's Bar and Grill, Inc., trading as the Port Public House, 1229 Whole Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for a hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2202.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Commissioners. Stephen W. Fogelman. I'm jumping in on behalf of the requester in this situation. I represented the gentleman who's still technically the pending applicant at this location, and the license had not been renewed for some time, and he was instructed to file for a hardship extension by staff. He did that. I don't apparently, maybe the mail went to the bar. I didn't get any mail, and he may not have mentioned my name. But I'm aware, and I'm not aware of the correspondence, but having spoken to him at length about a month ago. So Mr. Chenery is the former landlord of this property, and they need 180 days in order, and they're looking to sell the license and move it. So I saw this on the docket and I hadn't got any correspondence. I hadn't been contacted, so I thought I'll run into somebody here. So when I saw nobody get up and claim it, I thought I better get up and claim it. So if you would give them the 180 days, that'd be
Thank you for
ideal.
stepping in.
Thank you.
Any questions?
One question. Council, seem like you might need a good Christmas present.
Yeah,
From this.
new phone.
Any questions?
no.
No questions. Okay.
Thank you.
Based on the proffer made by you today, and thank you for stepping in, and the letter by Mr. Smith that was submitted on this is October 29, 2025. Vote to approve this 180-day hardship extension.
I concur with the chairman based on the written request received on October the 29th and your proffer here today, council, and hopefully you'll get a good Christmas present.
Right on.
I vote to approve the 180 hardship extension for this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your good gesture. And based on your proffer here today and the written request we received on the 29th of October, 2025, I vote to approve the 180-day hardship extension for this Class B D7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chair, I just want to know, I'm not sure whether you identified yourself.
Oh, no, Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the requester. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, we're going to go back to the first case because I believe Mr. Burgess has arrived. I'll reread it just in case we need it for the record. Walter F. Burgess, Brooklyn Boosters Club, Inc., trading as Brooklyn Boosters Club, 644 through 46 East Patapsco Avenue. Class C beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for a hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article Section. Oh, God.
Let there be light.
I'm sorry. Everyone at home, we're okay. Under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2202.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please raise your right hand and identify yourself.
My name is Walter Franklin Burgess.
Do you swear under penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God.
Mr. Burgess, I see that there was a letter that was sent on 10/28/2025. Can you tell us what's going on with this property?
Yes, sir. I bought the property right before COVID years ago. It was a gentleman's club and old timers mostly, and most of them have passed away. And they were going to try to give the building away, but then the people weren't going to let them stay there. So my wife and I talked about it, and I belonged to an old club with my dad years ago, so I bought it. And when I did that, they kept the liquor license in place. In the meantime, more folks have unfortunately died. And so I wound up becoming part of the liquor license because myself and another fellow lived in the city. And so that was the reason that we wound up on the license. And then Mr. Barry died. So then it was just me on the license. In the meantime, I kept subsidizing the club to keep it open for the gentlemen. But in the meantime, I had an opportunity to sell it to a community organization. So I made a deal to sell it to Concerned Citizens for a Better Brooklyn down in that neighborhood, which is in the neighborhood, and hopefully that they can then transfer the license over. In the meantime, the fellow who was taking care of most of the paperwork, the books, moved to Florida when he retired. And at 77, I was one of the young members. So it made it a little bit different. But what happened was apparently they would only buy a couple of cases of beer and they would come watch the football games. It's down to 10 members. And so what I said was that, it was time for me to let it go. But in the meantime, apparently he did not file the papers. Apparently there's something they do through the state through taxes, and he failed to file the papers. And so they apparently didn't file the papers the last time. I talked to my accountant. We were able to get it straightened out for 1 year. But in the meantime, the state was going through a new process of bookkeeping, I guess. And we never could get a straight answer from them. So I wound up not getting the license actually registered the last time because we couldn't get any information from the
You guys
state.
are working on that now?
Well,
You should have it done.
I've sold the building, and the people that have bought the building are working on that in order to try to be able to use that license for the community, and they're going to allow the members that are alive to continue on.
We are working on getting the paperwork straightened out, and it has been very challenging.
Can you identify yourself one more time?
I'm sorry, Andrea Mayer. I apologize.
No, it's fine, just for the record. And it can all be done within the 180 days?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, that's all I need to hear.
You know, with the state. Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No question.
No questions.
Okay.
Based on your testimony given today, both of your testimony given today, based on your letter on 10/28/2025, I vote to approve this 180-day hardship extension of this Class C beer, wine, and liquor license.
I also agree to vote to support based on the written request received on October the 28th, and your proffer here today, I vote to approve the 100 hardship extension for this Class C beer, wine, and liquor license.
I will also approve a 180-day hardship extension for this Class C beer, wine, and liquor license based on your proffer here today, as well as the written request submitted on October the 28th, 2025.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you very much.
And I apologize for my lateness, but I
It's
wound up
okay.
going to Charles Street.
It's okay. We moved into this nice
Lot of
hearing
people.
room.
Hello.
Thank you.
Samuel Edgin and Vincent Iatesta, Ceremony Retail LLC, trading as Ceremony Coffee, 1312 Point Street. Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for a hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2202.
Hi, I'm Samuel Edgin.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yeah.
You swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give in the statements taken to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yes, go ahead. What's going on?
So Ceremony Coffee was purchased last year. We were acquired, and all of the paperwork was relocated, like paperwork for things like liquor license were relocated to corporate, which is in Kansas City. And the person whose job it was to do that ended up leaving the company, and those jobs did not get tracked at corporate. So we are just requesting a 180-day extension to be able to catch up on the things that got dropped there, to make sure that we can get everything submitted correctly, transferred over.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions?
No questions.
No questions?
Okay. Based on your testimony today and your October 28, 2025 letter, and this is from, what, Natalie
Platten,
Platten? Who's Natalie Platten?
she is one of the directors of, one of the finance employees at our corporate headquarters.
Okay. I vote to approve this 180-day hardship extension of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
I also vote to approve the 180-day hardship extension for this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
I will concur based on the written request received by Natalie Platten on October 28th, 2025, and your proffer here today to approve the 180-day hardship extension for this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you
Great,
very much.
appreciate you all, thank you so much.
Best of wishes.
William Ferguson and Virginia B. Ferguson, JVW Inc., trading as All Ho Club, 2105 through 07 Frederick Avenue. Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Request for a hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2202.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Virginia B. Ferguson.
Are you going to be speaking for the license?
Yes.
Raise your right hand then.
You swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And ma'am, will you be speaking?
This is my granddaughter. She helps me
Okay. So if you
because
speak, you probably need to be sworn in also. Okay. You swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Can you state and spell your full name?
Dominique Green, DOMINIQUE, Green, GREENE.
Okay. So I see a letter that was submitted on October 27, 2025. Did you submit that letter?
I think my daughter,
She did it on your behalf.
yes.
Can you tell us what's going on?
My husband died July the 22nd of this year. The bar has been closed. My daughter was running it, and she kind of ran into hardship. And my granddaughter took it over and tried to revive it, but it was hard for her because she has a full-time job and children. So it's closed, but we're trying to sell it.
Okay. So you need the hardship extension so you can get through this process and sell it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any questions, Commissioner?
No questions.
No questions.
Okay. Based on the October 27th letter that we received and your testimony today, I vote to approve this 180-day hardship extension of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Also approved to approve this extension for this hardship for 180 days, extension for this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license as well.
I will also approve, based on your proffer here today and the letter that was submitted on October the 27th, to approve your 180-day hardship extension for your Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you and good luck to you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, guys.
Condolences.
Thanks.
Lester Buster and Zanes E. Cypress Jr., Pi Omega Chapter, Omega Psi Phi Frat, Inc., trading as Pi Omega Chapter, Omega Psi Phi Frat, 2003 Pressbury Street, Class C, beer, wine, and liquor license. Request to reopen under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-2203, wherein a licensed premises has been closed for at least 3 consecutive months.
Omega Psi Phi, Omega Chapter. Who's going to be speaking on behalf of the organization?
My name is Brian Foster, B-R-I-A-N, Foster, F-O-S-T-E-R. This is Brother Lester Buster, Brother Zane Cypress. They're the memberships on the license. I'm speaking on their behalf.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, please?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
So we did receive your letter on letterhead on November 14th, 2025. Go ahead and tell us what's going on.
Mr. Chair, Mr. and Mrs. Commissioners, we basically fulfilled all our obligations to the state. We had a liability with the state to get our business in order. We've done that. We're ready to reopen.
Okay. All right. You said you're ready to reopen?
Yes.
But you still need the hardship extension, don't you?
No, we had our hardship extension. We paid for our license, and we paid for this court date. So our license is paid for.
So you just need to be reopened.
We just need to be reopened.
And let me read my notes correctly. Yep, that is correctly what it says exactly on here right now. Based on your short statement that you just made, and the letter that we received on November 14, 2025, I vote to approve your request to reopen this Class C beer, wine, and liquor license.
To my 1911 family, y'all, we at the front, y'all at the back.
Here we go. Here we go.
I also vote to approve this request to reopen this Class C, B, wine, and liquor license.
Thank you.
I will also approve your written request received on November the 18th of this 2025 to reopen your Class C beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you, guys. Glad
Thank
you
you.
reopened.
Have a blessed morning.
Tariq Ibrahim, Desmond Parker, and Mohammed Al-Manyari, TDM Holdings LLC, trading as Hush Lounge, 1225 Cathedral Street. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1603, C1, 2 little I, requiring $200,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities, 40% of food sales, and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people, requesting live entertainment and outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning, members of the board. Bruce Kobe on behalf of the applicants who are present to my rear.
You got a proffer today?
If you're willing to take a profit, I would certainly expedite matters, I presume.
Yes.
So the application, as you're aware, is for a Class B license for bar and restaurant at the location indicated 1225 Cathedral Street. The application should already include a valuation by Jonathan Melnick Auctioneers indicating that $2,275,000 has already been invested in furniture, fixtures, and other upkeep. If called to testify, the applicants would indicate that they've invested an additional $200,000 in improvements since the date of the application as they prepare for the opening. The restaurant has an excess of 75 seats. The applicants have all completed the Restaurant Associates of Maryland certified alcohol awareness training of the capacity that gets up to require, and also have obtained a memorandum of understanding with the Mount Vernon Belvedere Improvement Association. I believe that may have been forwarded to the board. If not, I have an additional copy.
Right here.
Perfect. Thank you. And that the hours of operation that are reflected in the memorandum of understanding are correct, and there would be testimony to that effect. The expectation is to operate a Mediterranean restaurant on the upper floor of the space with food consistent with the menu that's provided, and that would be operating under the name Nora Blue, BLU, and then the Hush Lounge part of the facility would be effectively a speakeasy in the basement, which would be the more bar aspect of the restaurant. But they're looking forward to serving the area around the Meyerhoff in particular, which has been that area has been dormant since the restaurant prior to this closed. And I think it's an important value and service to the community to be able to provide that service. In terms of neighboring other restaurants and bars and licensees in the area, most are a good 2 blocks away over on Charles Street, which tend to be University of Baltimore student bars. The Brass Tap and other restaurants in the Fitzgerald serve that same clientele. Mount Royal Tavern on Mount Royal Street is more of the Micah crowd and sort of a punk goth vibe, if you will. That's not at all what these guys are going for. They're looking for something a little more upscale, restaurant type, more than bar and that type of vibe. So I think it's providing a new and different service to the community and putting a new facility back into space that's long been a restaurant, going back to Spike and Charlie's in the early 90s, and provides a valuable service to the community. They would, if called to testify, they would also indicate that in addition to having taken the Restaurant Association of Maryland training themselves, that all restaurant employees would be required to take that training as well, so to make sure there's compliance with all the rules and regulations. They are fully aware of and understand their obligations as licensees and would abide by those terms and all the applicable laws, and that the statements on the application remain true at this point in time. If there are any questions or any additional information that the board requires.
This is the property that's right on the corner.
It's the corner of
and there's a basement area and
Preston Cathedral, correct. Yes, and in terms of traffic impact, there's a parking garage, there's a public parking garage literally across the street. So to the extent there's any traffic impact, shouldn't be a problem with parking, traffic, or anything of that sort. They've met, as indicated, with the Community Association, who is fully on board and supportive of their plan at this point in time, and has signed off on the memorandum of understanding. And we think they will be a good neighbor and an asset to that community, particularly, it's one more thing for Meyerhoff patrons to be able to do before and after shows there that's been missing for a period of time. Also planning to do lunches and brunches and things like that, and provide, we believe, a valuable service to the community and meet a need that just simply is not being met at this point in time.
yeah, I have no questions. I'm glad you guys are doing something. I went to law school right there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I know that area very well, and the changes that happen there. Any questions?
No.
No
Did
question.
any of the gentlemen here who will be doing the day-to-day operations? Which one?
Right, Mr. Parker and Mr. Almagnari.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Be careful with the dry-aged smash burger, though. You can get a little dry if you use dry-aged, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Well, the smash burger craze will pass at one point in time, so,
All right, but no other questions, though.
very well, thank you.
Based on the application materials that proffered made by council today, any testimony that we've heard, and any exhibits that we received, I vote to approve this application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment and outdoor table service, subject to the memorandum of understanding as enforceable by law.
Yes, correct. Thank you.
I also vote to approve the application for this new Class B wine and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment and outdoor table services.
Thank you.
I will vote to approve the application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license with live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Ms. Russell?
I call exhibits for the record. Board Exhibit 1, MOU between Mount Vernon Belvedere Improvement Association and the applicants.
Good luck to you guys. I look forward to
Thank you very
seeing that
much.
speakeasy.
I don't, I'm sorry.
Alan J. Firstman and Parag Yeshwant Athavale, T Street Licensee, LLC, trading as Sagamore Pendry, Baltimore Hotel, 1715 Thames Street. Class B, beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license. Application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, requesting off-premises catering.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Leanne Schreckengoss with Royston, Muller, McLean, and Reed, here on behalf of the hotel.
Yes.
I would like to proceed by way of proffer unless the board would prefer otherwise.
That's perfect.
Thank you so much. As we are indicated, we're here to transfer the Pendry Hotel liquor license. The hotel has been operated by the Montage Hotels and Resorts since it opened back, I can't even remember how long. 2017, there you go. And now Montage has now bought the underlying real estate. So that's why we're here for a liquor license transfer. Nothing's changing with the operation of the hotel or anything to the community. No changes whatsoever. Mr. Athevale is the general manager of the hotel and will be on the liquor license. The other gentleman on the license, Mr. Alan Firstman, is actually the founder and CEO of Montage Hotels and Resorts. So he's the big wig, and he's on the license, and he thanks the board for excusing him today. He did have a conflict arise. But he is both Mr. Athevale and Mr. Firstman are well aware of their obligations as residents. As licensees on this liquor license. They've both received a copy of this board's rules and regulations and understand that they would have to answer to all of you if, God forbid, any violations were to occur at the hotel. They currently have approximately 75 to 100 employees who are involved in the sale or service of alcohol, all of whom undergo the TIPS training, which is the state-approved program. They have a carding policy to card anyone who looks under the age of 40. And as I said, the menus were submitted as exhibits. Nothing is changing with those, and nothing is changing with the operation. I reached out to the Fells Point Residential Association, and they had voiced no concerns. They had a meeting last night, and I didn't get any feedback that they had any concerns with the hotel or anything else for that matter. So with that, I turn it over to the board for any questions you might have.
And I'm going to have to recuse myself. I did some work for the prior license holder on this, so.
But I don't have any questions.
No questions.
I'm very familiar with Pendry.
Based off your proffer today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B wine and liquor hotel motel license and continuation of live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering.
So I will also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor hotel motel license with continuation of live entertainment, outdoor table service, and off-premise catering.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Isaias, Deborah Zaber, Selim Enterprise LLC, trading as Jano Ethiopian Restaurant and Lounge, 34 South Utah Street. Class B beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment. Please come forward.
Mr. Woolman, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Joe Woolman, Silverman Thompson, on behalf of the applicant. If it pleases the board, I can proffer. I have an outline. I'll submit copies for the record.
Perfect. Let's pass them off.
I'll quickly proffer the contents of the outline. I'll go back into my old district court prosecutor mode and speak really fast, hopefully. This is an application for transfer of a Class B license. The premises at 34 South Utah Street, which is in downtown Baltimore. It's a couple blocks north of the convention center, Camden Yards. The premises suffered significant damage from a fire in 2024. I think it was September 2024, and there are plans to rehabilitate the structure. They were finally, emphasize the word finally, approved by the city this week. I'll also, for the record, submit copies of the plans that were approved.
Thank you.
It took them 8 months. Don't get me started on the permitting system in Baltimore right now, but it took them 8 months to receive the approval for their permits, and they're eager to get started on the work and move a new business into the location. The applicants are here with me, and I'm going to butcher the last names, I'm sure. Letty Johannes and Isaias. I'm really going to have a hard time with this one.
Exactly.
Okay. They're both here. They're familiar with the rules and regulations of the Baltimore City Liquor Board. They pledge to abide by them. Mr. Isaias was born in 1971. He does live in Baltimore. The new operators look forward to working with the members of the downtown business community regarding the criteria to approve the application under Section 4-210A. The public need and desire for the license, the ability to serve alcohol as a complement to the establishment enhances its ability to provide unique service to the residents and visitors in downtown Baltimore. The number and location of existing license holders, there's 6 other licenses in the area according to BLLC records, 2 of which are Class B licenses. The potential effect on existing license holders of the license for which the application is made. The location of the license will have no detrimental effect on and complements other licenses and establishments in the area. the potential commonality or uniqueness of the services and products to be offered by the business of the applicant. The operators will offer a new and unique service at an established venue. There was a former restaurant here. I have a menu that I'll give you as well.
Thank you.
The impact on the license for which the application is made on the health, safety, and welfare of the community, including issues related to crime, traffic, parking, convenience. The license will have no adverse impact, and the license holder will seek the input of the surrounding businesses and residents. The new operators are eager to make the improvements to the premises and to open their business. With that, I'll submit at this time. If you have any questions for me or the applicants, we'd be happy to answer them at this time.
I don't have any questions. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Any questions,
No
Commissioner?
questions at this time.
Okay. Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council, the evidence that was admitted today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment.
Based on your proffer today, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment.
I also concur, based on the materials presented and your proffer, to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment.
Ms. Russell.
I call exhibits.
Thank you.
I call exhibits for the
Thank you.
record.
Good luck, guys.
Best of wishes.
Board Exhibit 1, hearing outline 2, building plans, and 3, menu.
Harjeet Singh, City Liquors, Inc., excuse me, trading as City Liquors, 4300 Bel Air Road, Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Jay. You're representing the applicant, Mr. Harjeet Singh.
You got a proffer?
Yes, if I may. This is a request for transfer of Class A license. It's a location that's at 4300 Bel Air Road, Unit F. It's a small strip shopping center that has about 4 or 5 stores. Mr. Harjeet is actually working to make some improvement there. Nothing substantial, but most likely aesthetic, changing floors, ceilings, cleaning up the place. And he has talked to the landlord, and he approved all the changes, and he obtained all the permits to improve the premises. He is otherwise qualified. He has no criminal convictions. He has no serious traffic convictions. He does have experience in operation of the liquor business. He was a licensee in Baltimore County, and during the time that he was a licensee, he didn't have any violation, and he has worked as a cashier and manager at various liquor stores throughout. He had no violations whatsoever. He's familiar with the rules and regulations, and other than that, if the commissioners have any questions, other than that, I submit.
Okay. Any questions, Commissioners?
No questions.
No questions.
Thank you. No, I have no questions. Based on the application materials offer made by council today, I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
I also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
Thank you.
I will also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license based on the materials presented.
Ms. Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you very much. All right.
Jayak Park and Maureen Elaine McGinnis, SNT Enterprise LLC, trading as Grossman's Liquor, 1800 Rosedale Street, Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Mr. Yu.
Again, good morning, Jay. You're representing the applicant. Good morning, Commissioners, Mr. Chairman. This is another transfer request for a Class A license. Location is 1800 North Rosedale Street. Ms. Park, I believe, was working for the current owner as a manager, so she does have experience. And also, she was a licensee once before in Baltimore City at, was it 4101 Fair Park? Norfolk Avenue, yeah. So she was a licensee in Baltimore City, so she does have experience regarding the rules and regulations and the operation and management of a liquor establishment. Ms. Maureen McGinnis is an existing city resident agent licensee. So she is on this license and she's continuing to remain on the license, so she'll help out as well. Otherwise, Mrs. Park is qualified. She has no criminal record, no serious track records, and person of good moral character. I think that's pretty much it for me, if I may submit.
Okay. Any questions, Commissioners?
No questions.
No question.
Okay. Based on the application materials, the proffer made by council today, I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
I also concur with the chairman. I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license as well.
I also approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license based on the information contained.
Russell.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Paramjeet Singh and Audrey D. DeGrosse, American Singh LLC, trading as Frankfurt Garden Liquors, 5418 through 20 Sinclair Lane. Class A beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
For the record, Melvin J. Kadeski representing the applicant in this case. The applicant had owned this store for 4 years prior than a year before. They sold it. The individuals who were in there weren't able to operate. They defaulted. He took it back as a secure creditor. As a result, was they had an auction. He bought it back in. So as far as his operation, it'd be the same as it was before. The lady, Audrey DeGrosse, is on the license now. She'll remain on this license. He is familiar with the rules and regulations of the board. He's operated this place. And along with that, all the people who are be dispensing alcohol will be alcohol certified. Other than that, be a pretty seamless operation here.
Questions, Commissioners?
No questions.
No questions.
Based on your proffer made today and the application materials, I vote to approve this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license. The application to transfer this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
I concur with the chairman. Based off the proffer that council has made today, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with delivery of alcohol beverages.
Based on the materials contained in the application, I will also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license with delivery of alcoholic beverages.
That's right.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
That's what.
Grace Haywan Cho and Clarice Granger, PNG Inc., trading as Zoa KBBQ, 510 East Belvedere Avenue. Class B beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
A lot of cases, Mr. Yu.
For a change.
That's 3.
Good morning, J.U. Representing the applicant. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
If I may?
Go ahead and proffer.
If I'm proper. This is a request for transfer of a Class B beer, wine, and liquor license for a restaurant. This restaurant is currently in operation. It's a change of ownership. It's located at 510 East Belvedere at the Belvedere Shopping Center. Ms. Cho has experience operating restaurants. So she was working at a restaurant, a Korean barbecue restaurant in Pennsylvania. Now that she found this location, she's moving on to own her own business. But before that, she was a manager and a server at that restaurant, so she has plenty of experience. Ms. Granger will be the city resident agent licensee for this location, since she's not a city resident. Ms. Granger will be, as she knows, she's fully aware of the responsibilities of being a city resident agent licensee. She's a retired city employee who's very good friends with Ms. Cho, so she'll be helping out as well. And she's familiar with the rules and regulations for Baltimore City Liquor Board, and also she's fully certified, and she'll make sure that all her servers are fully educated and certified as well.
Okay. Any questions, Commissioners?
No questions.
Thank you. Based on your proffer made today and application materials that were submitted to our office, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership, this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
I concur with the chairman. I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license as well.
I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you. Good luck.
Gelman, Portillo, Taco Love Baltimore, Inc., trading as Taco Love Grill, 1724 Whetstone Way, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Yes, good morning. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Gelman Portillo.
Good morning again.
Good morning again. All of us have had Mexican cuisine 1,000 times probably in our lives. Mr. Portillo is really good at what he does. He has a place called Taco Love out on Route 40 out by White Marsh that serves the freshest, most delicious Mexican food. The tomatoes are red, the lettuce is green. And most memorably for me, I had a smoked margarita. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. They do it with bourbon too, where they light up a piece of mesquite in the glass and then they pour the drink in and there's smoke wafting from the glass. Delicious. But
Do you have a sample?
I'm thinking about it right now. So, no, really creative flair. His wife runs the Taco Love Market stand on Charles Street. And we're excited. I remember this place as World of Beer, this location. I can't remember what it was after that, but he's really got a great track record when it comes to great food. He's food-centric. Alcohol sales are like 15-20% out in White Marsh. And really an all-around good businessman. He also has run he's an accountant, and he runs an accounting practice. And many of his clients are new American business owners and who need help navigating the sales tax system and everything else. So he knows the business end of the bar business very well as the hospitality side. So we're lucky to have him. I'm excited. He's he started as a county guy, but it's a lot shorter distance between South Baltimore and my place than it is to Philadelphia Road. So Baltimore should welcome him with open arms. Thank you.
Any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
Based on your proffer made today and the application materials that we have here in the file, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Based on your proffer here today and the materials contained in the application, I will vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of the Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
Casey Taylor Linthicum and John T. Woods, Luigi LLC, trading as Game On Bar and Arcade, 1118 South Charles Street. Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Mr. Gudinski, how
For
are
the
you?
record, Melvin J. Kadensky, no hookah today, so we're okay. No hookah. This is a transfer of an existing license. The applicant here has operated at 902 South Charles Street for about the last 4 years. So that they're moving up here. They also have a place in Annapolis on West Street. They have you can rent it for karaoke if anybody feels they want to sing. I know every once in a while somebody get a few poppers in them, then we get up there and sing a few tunes. Nothing wrong with it. Poppers, that margarita that smokes or something. I don't know what it is, So as far as the experience, she's had experience along with her husband for the last 4 years, familiar with the rules and regulations of the liquor board. All parties that are going to be serving alcohol will be alcohol certified. Other than that, it'll be a purely seamless transfer in that particular location.
Any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
Seamless. Based on application materials and the proffer made by council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
I will also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service.
Great concept. Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Best wishes.
Thanks.
Tyler Stanek, Meldon Inc., trading as One a Smash, 3500 O'Donnell Street. Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, amended application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi,
How are
Steve.
you today?
This is a,
Can you identify
Alice
yourself for
Jim.
the record, Mr.
is a co-owner, I'm sorry,
Chalice.
Frank Chalice representing the.
We know who you are, buddy.
Yeah, I thought I better say it. Thomas Dandy is a part owner of the building. Had a few unfortunate circumstances with past licensees as far as being successful, so he decided to take a fling himself. He previously worked with alcohol. So he was certified, but that's expired, and he's going to renew his license now, or re-up, whatever they call it. And everybody in the place will be certified, and we hope to get it open. He's put a small fortune into the place. It's really improved, so we're looking forward to success.
Okay. Is this on the square?
No, it's.
Where is this on
No,
O'Donnell?
it's right off of O'Donnell Street, but it's north towards Eastern Avenue.
Okay.
That's one, that corner.
Yeah, that's,
It's where the old Gunther Brewery was.
oh yeah, I know exactly where.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not far.
Okay.
Used to walk across that bridge and go to school up there.
Asked it every day to come down here.
That was in the 50s, so.
Any questions?
No questions.
No question.
Questions? Okay. Come on, iPad back on. Based on the amended application materials and the proffer made by council, I vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
I concur with the chairman. I vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Also will approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license based on your proffer here today.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the
Thank you
record.
very much.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Best wishes.
And you can
Good
stay
luck.
right here. Not you, but you have the next case, don't you?
Heather Keating, Bank Spring Partners LLC, trading as Bank Street Deli, 1419 through 21 Bank Street and 409 South Spring Street. Class B beer, wine, and liquor license request to expand licensed premises to include 409 South Spring Street.
Frank Chalice representing the applicant. This is a case that's already been approved by the zoning board, blessed by the legislature,
Yes.
and so it's just an extension so they can serve alcohol and food at the adjoining
Pickleball
court.
right across the alleyway. Yeah. And this is the speakeasy
This
on
is
one
Miss
side.
Keating.
Yeah.
She is the licensee. Sorry about that.
Any questions?
No question.
No questions.
Okay. Based on the request to expand the licensed premises and your proffer made today, I do approve your request to expand the licensed premises to include 409 South Spring Street with this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
I also vote to approve this application to expand the Class B license to 409 South Spring Street.
I will vote to approve this application to expand the Class B liquor license to 409 South Spring Street.
Ms. Russell,
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you very much.
love the concept.
Have a good day.
Okay, final case for the day, final case for 2025. Raquel Almeda Cruz Stratton, The Birdhouse LLC, trading as The Birdhouse Bar, 508 Washington Boulevard. Class D beer and light wine license. Violation of Rule 4.181 alterations on September 10, 2025 regarding outdoor seating extended past the licensed area without permission. Violation of Rule 4.071, open containers and legal possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages on September 10, 2025. Patrons purchasing beer from outdoor bar and walking away from the premises. Violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct on September 10, 2025. An outdoor bar set up in the public right-of-way in violation of Baltimore City Code, Article BC, Section 3201.3.1. Violation of Rule 4.181, alterations on September 19, 2025. Outdoor seating area extended past licensed area without permission. Violation of Rule 4.071, open containers and legal possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages on September 19, 2025. Patrons purchasing beer from outdoor bar and walking away from premises. Finally, violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct on September 19, 2025. An outdoor bar set up in the public right-of-way in violation of Baltimore City Code, Article BC, Section 3201.3.1. And everyone's here.
Mr. Fogelman?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Stephen W. Fogelman, on behalf of Raquel Almeta Cruz Stratton. I have an email from Ms. Cruz Stratton indicating that she's not able to be here today because she's out of town, and appointing Olivia Morell, the general manager to my right, who is involved in this violation, to provide testimony in this case.
Okay, is this going to be?
An admission.
An admission? Okay, all right. Go ahead, tell us what happened in the case. Yeah, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Good morning.
One more thing, is your witness going to testify today?
No, this will be a proffer unless I get it wrong, and then I'll ask her to straighten it out. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Agent Tuttle, Baltimore City Liquor Board. On September 10th at approximately 5:43, myself and Inspector Georgian began observations at the exterior of 508 Washington Boulevard at the establishment known as Birdhouse Bar. While standing, we observed an outdoor seating area was extending past the permitted licensed premises into the street. There was a large blue cooler placed in the street that had beer displayed for sale on top of it, and employees selling to the public from it. I observed approximately 2 patrons being sold beer and staff allowing them to leave the licensed premises with an open alcoholic beverage. Upon entering the establishment, we observed 5 patrons standing at tables, walking around and consuming drinks. I did not observe any chairs available for the outside seating. I made contact with the bartender and asked to see the establishment outdoor extension. The bartender stated that was his only second day of working and he was not aware of anything. I completed my inspection and instructed Mr. Brennan, the bartender, to cease all sales outside and remove the cooler. The establishment complied and we left without further incident. Upon further review of the establishment's the establishment did not apply for board approval for the outdoor extension, neither did they have right-of-way permit from DOT.
Any questions?
Yes, Inspector Tudhope, all parties were polite and cooperative.
They were.
Yes, thank you. All right, thank you. This is a case of probably should have known better, but thought everything was common sense. When Ms. Cruz Stratton bought this business, like me, and many others who have been out there in that street, the street area for years, have been able to consume a beer there. Almost every single time I'd ever frequented Sliders or Pickles, going back to when Camden Yards opened up in 1994, when I was getting ready to graduate from law school. So when she bought it, she thought, oh, I guess that comes with it. She found out through the inspectors that, no, it doesn't come with it. You've got to apply for that. Furthermore, and this will surprise a lot of people since the Orioles play 81 home games a year before we even get into Ravens, you have to apply every single time for a one-day permit. just to do what sliders and pickles do. And when the Orioles were hot, I mean, they'd apply every time. And that's a lot of paperwork. That's 81 DOTs. That's 81 everythings. So she found out, oh, I can't do that. In fact, Liquor Board was helpful. If you'll see in the summary here, the hearing was on August 7th, and they had their license in hand by August 11th. It was a Lou Catelli special. And they were going to open up because the season's slipping away, and that place has been closed for quite some time. So I'm glad it's back. They were going to use a colleague's off-premises catering license to open that first weekend, and some of the inspectors said it's probably not a good idea, so they didn't do that. So then they contacted, so the next time they're going to do this is September 10th. And I don't even remember who was in town, but obviously something was going on. Maybe it's because the Ravens were getting ready to start up. Anyway, they had, Miss Morell had communications with DOT. She submitted, as far as I know, a security plan and other documents to the Liquor Board as well as DOT. But she got a phone call from DOT saying, hey, get in touch with us. We need one more thing. And then my client over this week leading up to September 10th left several voicemails, never heard back. So she thought she might be good. And Baltimore is not that informal. So she authorized them to open up the street. And then Inspector Tudhope and inspectors corrected them that you don't have the permit, you don't have permission. There's no handshake here. There's no phone, giving you the approval. So they were very contrite and got a very big lesson learned. Now then, 9 days later, the word is to all the employees, no, we have 3 high tops. That's our outdoor table service footprint. You can't drink in the street. You had a manager who, for whatever reason, didn't get the message when she wasn't there. And he let people drink in the streets, brought like a cooler bar out, and just told, and even Miss Morell, the GM, knew that would not be permissible. Had she known that was going on, she would have shut it down. So Miss Morell.
Was she not there at the time, you said?
No, I don't think so. Both, one of these was a weekend. Yeah. So first of all, they're very contrite. This was a lesson learned. Miss Morell has extensive experience dealing with alcohol management, carding people. She worked for CNR in Towson for years, where you do have a young crowd and without any issue. But this to me, so we're contrite. We admit it happened and it shouldn't have happened. But personally, me, and, we're always looking at what can we do better in our city. And I'm of the opinion that we contact the council person there and see if we can get some legislation in where you don't have to file 81 pieces of paper every season for something is going to go down. So maybe you get 10 at a time or something, and you pay 10 times the fee. But just to make it, so you don't have to have a full-time person hanging out at DOT and running around filing paperwork. It gets expensive. So anyway, she's a new licensee here, and then she tried to salvage the rest of the season. The Orioles' record didn't really, wasn't conducive to the big crowds, but they are looking forward to next season. So major apologies, major lesson learned, and we'll see if we can't try to fix that so that, because you've got sliders and pickles. I mean, it's not just her, and I think it would really be efficient for something that people from out of town, people from Boston, people from New York, people from all over the country have been there with a beer in their hand. And nobody thinks you got to apply for it every single day, like it's a block party or something like that. But that's effectively what it is. So we thank you.
Thank you for the mitigation on that. What about the September 19th? So
September 19th was a manager on duty. She wasn't there. And he, even though she had instructed all the staff, nope, nothing beyond the 3 tables, he, just by having seen it before so many times, like I have, he pulled this like portable bar out and let people wander far away, not a distance away from the 3 high top tables.
Go ahead and tell us what happened on that date.
Good morning, Inspector Jordan. On September 19th, 7:45 p.m., We went to the location to check on the extensions, outdoor extensions in that area. And for this instant offense, it was the same type of situation as you can see in the pictures. And on this occasion, we spoke to Thomas Kennedy, and he agreed to cease all outdoor sales, and they were compliant.
Yeah, so I guess, how many times do you think you've advised them not to do this?
As far as I know, it's 2 occasions when we went, the 10th and the 19th.
The 10th and the 19th? Okay.
Yeah, as far as I know, there was no warning. That said, law doesn't require you to give a warning. And let me just ask the inspector, was the staff polite and cooperative on the 19th of September?
Yes, they were.
Okay. And she's the manager now?
Yes, she is the GM.
She's the GM. And she has a tight hand on all the employees, weekend staff, night staff, game days, all of that.
It's Olivia Morel, Olivia.
And you could proffer it.
Okay, all right, sorry. I see them light up.
Talk without being.
I've been reading body language from these guys for years.
Yeah. But I know you have a good relationship with your client, so that's why I was asking, just making sure that she has a tight grip, because this is a new license.
I know, and she's got until opening day to get it perfect.
Yeah,
so, and maybe, like I say, maybe there could be a fix so that it's a little less burdensome going forward. But we'll see. We can't.
Any questions?
You can't do it, but thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any questions from the commissioners? No? You don't have any?
No.
Okay. All right, let's go for it. Based on the charging documents proffer made by council today, I do find a violation of rule in the testimony that was given today also. I do find a violation of rule 4.181 alterations. I find a violation of rule 4.071 open container and illegal possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages. And also find a violation of rule 4.16 legal conduct. All of those were on September 10th, 2025. I also find a violation of Rule 4.181, alterations and a violation of Rule 4.071, open container and illegal possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages. Those, and also a violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct. All of those were done on September 19th, 2025. I do issue a $250 fine for each of those with 30 days of pay.
Also concur with the chairman on, I do find a violation of Rule 4.18.1, alterations. I do find a violation of Rule 4.071, open containers. I do file a violation for Rule 4.6, illegal conduct, all on September the 10th. And I do find on Rule 4.18.1, alterations on September the 19th. I also do find a violation of Rule 4.071, open containers and legal possessions and consumptions of alcohol beverages on September the 19th. And lastly, I do find a violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct on September the 19th, and I each propose a fine of $250.
I concur that I do find a violation of Rule 4.181, alterations. I find violation of Rule 4.071, open containers and illegal possessions and consumption of alcoholic beverages. I find violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct, all on September the 10th, 2025. I do find violation of Rule 4.181, alterations, violation of Rule 4.071, open containers and illegal possession of consumption of alcoholic beverages, and violation of Rule 4.16, illegal conduct, all on September the 19th, 2025. I concur with the violation fee of $250 per violation,
Also of 30 days to pay, just want to go on record.
as well as 30 days to pay.
Ms. Russell.
Nicole Zippis for the record. Board Exhibit 1, violation report, Agent Tudhope, 2 through 8 photos.
Thank you so much. I don't think they'll be back here again.
No, they're in good hands, this business. And it reflects on our city because it's front and center.
Need them. Yeah,
People come from out of town. So, yeah, we are lucky to have her. Thank you.
Thank you. That's the last case of 2025, and you had it.
And
I might stop through this office before the end of the year.
Yeah.
I like the sports jacket today.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to everyone.
There being no further business before the board is in recess until Thursday, January 15, 2026, at 10:30 a.m. We are adjourned.
Off the record, 11:43. Off the record.